Sophia's gaze is normally fairly stern, but the look she gives you now is downright intimidating.
Take care of her, wretch. She is a predictable sort, sheltered. You would do well to treat her with more of the same.
With Sophia gone, you finally have a chance to get a proper look at your money. And to your surprise, it seems that she's evaluating you just the same way.
She's beautiful, but she has her own sort of intimidating air. The way Sophia protects her, you'd expect her to be a meek little thing, but she has the air of an accountant preparing to lecture you about your irresponsible spending.
Huh. Uh-oh. How much do you need? There's no time for pleasantries if you have come to me. How bad is it? What is the financial crisis? Were you recently laid off? Any bills with accruing interest left unpaid? Did you overextend monetary aid to a relative, friend, or an unpromising lover? Duly noted. Then why are you here? Your name? Interesting. Duly noted. I am Monique. As you already know, I am responsible for saving you when you screw up. Please refrain from speaking to me unless you are in dire need of accessing your emergency funds. No, I am busy. As I sit here in my safe, my value remains unchanged, save for the rigors of inflation. Leave me to the vagaries of the free market? That would be very dangerous. The quantity of me here constitutes your entire savings, which you should consider as a short-term emergency fund. As you are presumably still getting paid from your employer, you should only consider investing once there are 3 to 6 months worth of expenses saved here. Leaving this safe is unthinkable. Do you understand? I am now stating that any advice and counsel from me is of my own opinion and not of a professional's. Now, to proceed with your question. Depending on your lifestyle and goals, adjust your personal spending to a minimum. Let's say about 10% or less of your paycheck. Then after paying the necessities like rent and utilities, see what remains and save accordingly. Also, get fewer home deliveries. The extra fees add up to a substantial amount. You can find more in this simple budget spreadsheet I've put together. I must go now. Goodbye. One moment. Okay, the numbers are the same, as they always are. I thought I told you not to speak to me unless there is an emergency. I realize I may have come off as cold last time. I apologize. It is not often I get visitors. Usually when someone comes to me, it means something bad has happened. I quite like that. Okay, what would you like to know? And as a friendly reminder, my advice is not of a professional grade and should only be taken knowing so. That is quite simple. Start by turning off appliances when you aren't using them. Also, consider using less water by reducing your shower time. Oh, and shutting off the lights to rooms you're not using. Of course. Now, if you will excuse me, I am going to recount, just to be sure. Oh, hello. I was just talking with Will. No, Will. Here he is. When you perish, these will be the items and their values that you will bequeath. You should name a next of kin, if you had anyone worthy of that. You leave me to me? That makes no sense. Moving on. I was speaking with Will in anticipation of your arrival. Well, I was looking forward to your visit. What shall I counsel you on today? Another reminder that my words are of my own opinion on your savings situation. Cut down on excessive items like extra snacks. Also consider purchasing generic brands instead of big-name items. You're more likely to find better deals at your local grocery store that way. Duly noted. I am slightly uncomfortable with this many words at once. Most people assume the safe, Sophia, and I are close because she, safeguards me, but we are more like respectful neighbors. I am used to solitude. If you do not mind, please excuse yourself. I need some space. Please come back on a Sunday. Oh, hello. Please sit. I have given some thought to our previous conversation, and I'd like to be transparent about something you asked. You are correct. I am scared. Unpreparedness gives me a tremendous amount of stress and anxiety. Just imagining myself wandering into the unknown makes me want to quit everything for the day and lie down. I hope you understand. Duly noted. But in order for me to take risks and venture, I need to know if I can trust you, and trust your decisions. I will be conducting an interview now. Let us begin. The stakes of this interview is our relationship status, nothing more. We begin. A game you really want releases, but you have already used up your personal spending budget. What do you do? Duly noted. Next question. You have some furniture that you no longer need. How do you get rid of it? Duly noted. On to the next question. You happen to win the lottery. How do you manage your new earnings? I see. Let us continue. Suddenly, you are laid off from your job. What do you do? I see. Next question. How much do you tip? I see. Almost done. How often do you think about money? Duly noted. Final question. Why do you keep visiting me? I see. Before we complete this interview, I would like to confirm. Are you satisfied with your answers? Very well, then. This concludes the interview. Thank you for your participation. I will review your results, which you will be briefed on during your next visit. Goodbye. Welcome back. I have reviewed your answers and taken them into careful consideration. I believe you to be trustworthy. I had a good feeling about you from the conversations we have had. And after the interview, I really got to know what kind of person you are. It is just reassuring to know that we are on the same page. I imagine that you like me, and I like you. Excellent. I mean, duly noted. Please recognize that the feelings are reciprocated. If it is all right with you, I would like to ask you for a favor. Take me out on a date. Just a stroll around the house will do. I trust that you will keep me safe. Good. Okay, let me just breathe for a sec. I am ready. Where shall we go? This is quaint. Oh, I see. This is an efficient usage of the floor space. I approve. In that case, I think I have seen enough of this area. Oh, Sophia! Hello. Thank you for taking me under your care all these years.
Someone had to. And I was more than happy to.
Sophia.
I'm surprised to see you outside. Think you can handle the outside world?
Oh,
Oh, she says.
I kept to myself for so long and worried that you harbored ill feelings towards me, so I was nervous about running into you.
Then run into me more often so I can give you a hug.
Thank you.
And a whipping.
Gulp.
All right, now go run along. There's a whole house to see.
Right. Duly noted. Yes. Where shall we go? Oh my. So many accomplishments.
Why admire the collection when I'm right here?
Ugh.
Yes, a natural reaction to my luster, physique, and wares.
My apologies. It is my first time exploring the house. I am Monique.
Charmed. Call me Stepford, honey.
And what competitive victories do you symbolize?
What haven't I won is what I'll say once the next events start up. I won't have time to exchange pleasantries with the common folk once my winning streak starts.
I see. How impressive.
Yeah. Wait, you really think so?
You may have started off as a budgetary investment to pull in competitors, but you aspire to increase your value by investing in shows instead of collecting dust. A very wise and thought-out decision, if I may say.
I like this gal.
I see that you spent a great deal on these equipments in order to maintain your physical goals. Either way, I am thoroughly impressed. Where shall we go? Whoa! What do you do with all this space? I suppose it would make sense to dedicate such a place to recreation and social activities. You have a lot of nice things here. Expensive gaming consoles, a TV, lots of furniture, a piano, big windows too. I should take note of everything and plan for coverage. My apologies. You are correct. We are on a date. Shall we continue?
Well, ain't this grand? It's my fave TV fan. And who's this snack of a stack of Benjamins?
Oh, hello. My name is Monique.
Monique? How unique! And just as sleek as that fine physique. I must confess, my interest is professedly piqued. I'm telling, rhymes with jelly. Like how your bestie's gonna feel when they peep you under my spelling. After all, dawg, this is the best corner of the whole dwelly. Dwelly, of course, being street for dwelling. Just something new I'm trying out.
What makes it the best?
So gassed you asked! Just to fix those peepers on that sweet screen between my speakers.
All right then.
Monique sits, a small breeze from the air conditioning blowing her hair just so. She looks beautiful.
Now, watch and squeal as my 5,000 series and shows reveal my appeal. Don't all this must-see programming hit you right in the feels? Ain't it unreal?
Normally, I would question the overusage of air conditioning when you aren't in the room. But this is quite lovely.
Swing on by anytime, Valentine, and I'll shine in your divine eyes something sublime.
Monique doesn't respond. She closes her eyes, savoring the air conditioner's cool breeze.
Huh? Oh yes, one moment. Where shall we go? I have seen only glimpses, but this is nice. What a huge bed. It is. Hey, would you like to lie down with me? I want to savor this moment. To think I've been so close to this... to you. This is a whirlwind. Where to next? This is where you eat? I advise that you separate your spaces from work and rest. I have you to think about too now. Well, beyond the save money for you thoughts.
Good day to you both. Or should I say, good date?
Happy to meet you. And yes, we are on a good date.
Oh, is that so? That pleases my flickering heart. But my intuition, it sizzles. What's truly keeping the wick burning steadily?
I suspect you mean an ulterior motive?
Your words, not mine. Although a planned murder.
I regret to inform you, Mr. Scandelabra, that for this outing, there are only pure intentions between my date and I.
Alack, this cannot be! Surely this spark harbors some secrecy! So it is. Light me disappointed.
If I may offer some gossip.
Monique leans in, cupping her hand around her mouth to whisper into Scandalabra's ear. Whatever she's telling him, he seems to like it.
Scandalous. I take my leave. Good morrow, my eager friend.
I told him you were a gambling addict. Then it is a good thing that I am with you. This is a whirlwind. Where to next? What will you do for dinner tonight? You have to start planning your meals. Do you have enough ingredients? Maybe we should take a trip to the grocery store. All right. Perhaps you can order out tonight. But do not make that a habit.
Who trespasses?
Hello there. I am Monique. And you are?
Luke Nukem, warrior of the wastes.
Duly...
Da!
die?
Da 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 da!
Oh, this is not quite what I expected.
Ah!
But this is hardly acceptable. He must be capable of better.
I apologize. With your green attire, I assumed you were a swarmer. And never be too careful. Is there anything I can do for you?
We would like something light and not overcooked to go, please.
Sir, yes, sir!
Let's leave before he comes back.
How many tendies are you thinking, sir?
14, well done.
Ah! Fire!
Okay, let's go. This is a whirlwind. Where to next?
Monique looks positively haunted. It takes her a while to even manage to speak.
Just do not ever leave me in your pants pockets and forget about me. This is a whirlwind. Where to next? Oh, so this is where you make more of me. Amazing.
Can I help you?
Hello, I am Monique.
Mac.
Mac, would you happen to be storing a budget sheet file for monthly spending?
Let me check. Nope.
Thank you. Will you start writing down what I say? Good. I look forward to our second date then. Does that not sound fun? Ooh, we could both start our own sheets and bring what we have. Think of it as a collaborative study date. Great. And back we return. This was so lovely. Next time, I would love to take this further. Interesting. I will have to take you up on that. You gave me the courage to step out without a plan. And now, I feel on top of the world. I would have never left if it were not for you and our talks. So, once again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Love makes the world go round. Hello again. I can't wait for our next venture. I find myself losing count from thinking about it. Cute, simple, punny. I love it.
She gives you a deep kiss full of precisely the right amount of passion before going off to balance your coinage.
Hello again. I can't wait for our next venture. I find myself losing count from thinking about it. Do you really think I'm prepared for this? I trust you implicitly. If you say so, I'm ready.
Monique, prepare to be liquid.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely your cash becomes...
Fascinating. I am a human being now, and no longer confined to your house. The possibilities are endless, but there's only one logical conclusion. All right.
Her kiss is delightful. Her perfume smells faintly of crisp dollar bills, though you wonder if it's to cover the even more subtle smell of pocket lint.
I must circulate throughout the world. Money needs not stagnate. It desires to cycle, to circulate, bring trade to all who need it. Keeping your budget and accounts in line was to both satisfy my desire to have order and protect you. But now that I can leave, what if I helped everyone else out there in your similar financial situation? I have the perfect plan. The current standard of American wealth is faulty, prone to inflation, and doesn't accurately reflect the value of goods. There needs to be one true standard. The one that holds steady no matter what supply and demand might be. Pizza. A slice of pizza must always be $1. Nothing more, nothing less. I will create the most saliently run pizza shop in this country, tracking prices, loans, and day-to-day expenditures while perfectly proportioning sauce. And teaching the American people about fractions whenever they get a slice. It would make for a full meal at an affordable price. Behind the scenes, there will be many receipts to organize and input into spreadsheets, ingredient unit pricing, monthly revenue, overall facility usage costs. This is so very exciting.
Monique walks to the front door, brimming with excitement at the endless possibilities. But then she stops, waiting for something. For someone.
Will you promise to see me? That makes me happy. You make me happy. Before I go, shall we spend another night together?
Monique takes your hand and leads you upstairs to your room. You shut the door and the two of you make an intimate and sensual memory. When it's all over, you feel like $1 million.
I owe you everything. It is now time for me to start my new journey.
Monique gives you a warm hug before leaving. After some time, her new pizza shop opened, keeping true to her original promise of satisfying and affordable food. Her humble eatery began to grow after becoming a popular spot for delinquent gangs ditching school. You worried about Monique being in trouble, but word spread of how she set the delinquents straight and put them to work for her. And more importantly, single-handedly saved the economy. For Monique, the American dream is still alive in every slice of $1 pizza. While it never replaced fiat currency, Monique's Pizzas ended up becoming a franchise that was sorely needed for America's ailing middle class. And whenever she sees you come in, she flashes you $1 million smile and lets you know that there are no discounts, even for lovers.